Yeah, a little bit. Why?
Hey, bro.
Hey.
Yo.
Who's gonna cast it?
What's up?
Yo, okay, I got a question.
Well,
Want
who
to
is
get a
this?
new graphics card. This is Slayer.
Oh yeah, fuck. Sorry, hey, I'm not ignoring you. What's up? Graphics card.
Yes. I got a GT 320 right now. It doesn't cut it. What should I get?
Did you try the GT 321?
No. It doesn't exist.
What how
It would just.
how big
Do
are
you
we
think the
going here?
460? You know, within $300, we'll say.
A $300 card? I mean, that's that's a decent.
Yeah.
Did you mention the 460?
Yeah, the 460 I've heard is pretty good.
I mean, that's like
But, I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure that's like a $150 card, isn't it?
It's 200, I believe. 199.
Oh, okay.
But, you know.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like a good
Suggestions,
card.
Anyone? I know you've got a fucking crazy setup. You're running.
No, I
two
don't. My
cards.
setup is crazy
Right,
fucking
okay.
stupid as fuck because it doesn't fucking work. And I'm. Do you want to? Hey, wait. Do you want a 5830?
Sure.
I'll sell it to you for $100.
Is it like a lot better than the 320 that I have now?
Oh god, hold on.
I
Hey,
have
can
no
you?
idea how-
One sec. I'm gonna. What the fuck do you want, hipster?
Add me to the call.
Oh boy, hold on. Hey, add this hipster dude to the call. He wears fucking hipster clothes and he thinks he knows everything about computers.
Hey,
All right, go for it, hipster.
so you said your price range was $300, yeah?
Yeah, $200-300, something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the 460 is obviously a good choice. Do you play any games other than StarCraft? And what
No.
resolution do you play?
Just SC2, and now that I have my new monitor, I'm playing at 1620 by 1080 or some shit like that.
1920.
Okay, yeah. Well, the 460 is definitely a great choice. I would either go with if you. I mean, like, are you ordering from Newegg or are you from like NCIX or something?
Yeah, probably NCIX or something like that.
Okay, so yeah, Newegg is great. I personally like EVGA if you're gonna go in that direction. If you're looking at ATI cards though, I'd be looking at the 6950, I believe. Yeah. It's on sale right now on Newegg for I believe like $260, $270 around that range.
Oh, that's not bad.
So yeah, I would look at the benchmarks between those two cards and just weigh pros and cons.
Alright, just give me a second here. I'm gonna write that down. What was it? The ATI 60.
6950, yeah.
6950. Alright.
I'm looking at Newegg right now and they have one on sale for $259. It's a sapphire.
Okay.
Dude, this card looks like a beast.
I would go with the reference one though. There's another sapphire. It's for $279.
Uh huh.
I mean, you pay a little bit more, but you can overclock it quite well.
Yeah.
So you can tell reference between non-reference. The non-reference ones have the fan in the middle, and the reference cards have the fan on the end.
Is that true for all reference versus non-reference? Just curious.
For ATI cards, the last two iterations, yeah, it varies card to card though.
Now, how do I know for sure if that's gonna fit on my motherboard?
Well, what video card did you say you had now?
Right now, I have an NVIDIA GT 320.
Okay. And what size? Like what like? Do you know what case you have?
It's just a stock case, man.
Okay.
It's just a box computer, right? It was just an Acer thing with a fucking i5 and a big hard drive and a.
Okay, so it was a pre-built.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have a mid tower, you should be fine. Most mid towers are gonna be big enough to fit.
Nick,
I mean, these are medium sized cards. Yeah, what's up?
where do you live, dude?
I live in Oregon.
Is that near St. Louis?
Yeah. No.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
45 minutes outside Portland.
But I mean, like, if the NVIDIA card will plug, the ATI card will plug too. Plug right into my board.
Yeah, it's all
yeah.
PCIe Express or whatever.
The only time you start to run into issues to what you're referring to is when you're trying to run two cards via SLI or Crossfire.
Oh.
Depending on the motherboard you have, there can be compatibility issues.
Yeah, I don't need to go that far with it. I just want to be able to run SC on Ultra. Right now,
Yeah,
I can't.
um,
Right now, if I turn everything up, it's fine until I get to like late game. But if like a mothership pops or carriers or anything, it just fucking.
Yeah,
goes.
you know what? StarCraft 2 is a really, really CPU intense game. Especially once you start to get up in the higher resolutions. I mean, even on my computer, which I mean, it's like a medium spec computer.
Yeah.
When there's like a lot of units on the screen, I mean, I even get FPS dips pretty bad. Even Steven does, especially when he's streaming. But yeah.
Actually, no,
Yeah.
he's got an i5. He should be able to will that shit just fine. Right?
Yeah, I got an
Yeah.
iPod.
I'm just saying, like, if you're in like a 2v2 or like a 3v3, and there's like 200 armies, like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Sure.
Yeah, right now I'm finding that even 1v1 on Ultra, the late game it chops out quite a bit.
Yeah, that's just to be expected.
But you know, it is only a 320 as well, so.
But yeah, the graphic card will definitely help. It should give you, if you're on a GT 320, quite a few frames.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was playing that Bad Company 2 game, right?
Yeah, I remember those.
No, I played it later offline or whatever, and I got my computer to crash like 3 times within 45 minutes playing that game.
Yeah, that game's a good bench. It utilizes the CPU quite well.
So what does that mean? Anything?
No, not really.
Doesn't help anything? No? Okay. I mean, I have that RAM on the way regardless, but I don't know if...
It means new computer.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why doing
I would
the...
have pulled my hair out and bought a new computer and tried to sell my old one.
I'm still waiting for fucking Eric to buy a new computer. He said he was gonna have one last week.
Where the fuck
like
is Eric
mid-
been? Did he die?
I don't know, man. He said he was gonna have a
computer
new
died.
computer like last Wednesday,
Yeah, it
and
kind
here
of
it is
blew up.
like a week and 2 days later, and he still
Yeah.
is completely MIA.
Well, you know, Steven, the reason that doesn't really help me is because I was with you when you played it for probably an hour on stream,
Mhm.
and you didn't crash once.
Yeah, wait,
So
that's
it's just
true.
You're really consistent.
Jesus fuck. And I was still able to do that Lin Pack bench for 8 hours overnight and no crashing.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hopefully the new RAM will sort
Refreshing.
everything out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, as far as shopping for a new video card, as a precaution, you definitely want to, if possible, Google the pre-built computer you have, see what your motherboard is, see what your power supply is, make sure you have enough watts on your power supply, and make sure your motherboard has, like a PCI Express, etc. You just want to generally make sure compatibility before you lay down $300 on a purchase.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I figured I'd ask. I mean, I don't know that much about computers. You know what I mean? I mean, I know
Yeah.
enough, but I wasn't sure if where I was going from an NVIDIA to an ATI, if it was gonna require like a different motherboard.
No, the only thing you want to be careful with if you're going from like NVIDIA to ATI is to make sure you uninstall your previous NVIDIA drivers first. Which is
Oh,
no big
yeah.
deal.
Oh boy. Safe mode, driver sweeper. What did we do last time?
Yeah. ATI drivers are a son of a bitch.
How come this kid is still paused?
It's his birthday, apparently.
It's his birthday. That's funny.
Oh, is he cutting the cake?
I have no idea. Cutting the cake, then coming back to play more games, I guess. What city in Oregon do you live in, hipster?
GTX bottleneck a 945. No, probably not. What'd you say, Steven?
What city do you live in?
I live in a city called Canby. It's very small. It's out in the middle of a bunch of Christmas tree farms, and it's really quiet, and I like it that way.
Oh, what? There's a viewer in chat who might live in St. Louis? But then I won't be able to stay in the hotel and fuck out all the hot fucking Starcraft 2 chicks there.
It's not true. Wait, StarCraft 2 chicks?
There's gotta be at least one hot one. I'm gonna find her.
Definitely. I mean, they're definitely out there, but it's like it's kind of like a unicorn, you know?
No, I don't. Explain that to me.
It's kind of like a unicorn, but real.
I don't know who Exosos is. I don't want to go and... What was the name of that? I don't want it to be like Catfish. Did you ever see that movie? I show up at Exosos' house, and he's got like his fucking strap on, like already set to go.
Definitely not. Should add that to my list though. Can I get that on Netflix?
I love having 2 monitors, man. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, once you go 2, you can't go back really.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
even
got
think
my
I
second
need-
one, like,
I don't even think you
2
really
days
need
ago.
2 monitors, but yeah, once you have them, man, there's just no way. I couldn't imagine living with one monitor.
Yeah, like right now I've got SC running on the left screen and the stream running on the right. It's just so much nicer.
Yeah.
Hey, me
I honestly
too.
want to get 3, but I don't have the desk space for it. So yeah. I'd have to get like an L shape. So did you play QXE earlier?
No, he dodged. I got 150 bucks, 4-0'd. Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my god.
We require more minerals.
I really wish that happened.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I'm kind of worried going to lands and shit. Like, if I show up with this, there's gonna be like one kid there that I've BM'd in some game or whatever who's waiting to like fucking stab me or some shit.
I'm up to you with a knife, you know?
He's gonna fucking shank your ass, man. It's gonna be epic.
Just remember, frontal blocking. Well, keep your safety area.
No,
I
man,
went-
all you gotta remember is wrist control. That's it.
I went down to Miami,
Just get a
Florida,
knife in
right?
his
I go
hand,
down every
you're
year.
holding onto his wrist, he's not gonna be able to do shit.
I go down to Miami, Florida every year to visit my parents, or I used to, or whatever, a few years back. And when I was 17, I went up to Miami, and I found out that you could, No, it was like when I was 19, sorry. 19, I go up to Miami, and I find out that you can gamble in the casinos there before you're 21, which is a huge fucking shocker to me, okay? Because everywhere else in the United States,
Yeah,
but it's
a big
just,
deal.
it's because it was on an Indian reservation or whatever. They don't have the federal
Right.
laws or whatever.
They're a different country, essentially.
And so I'm playing Hold'em or whatever. How did I miss-scout that? I'm playing Hold'em or whatever. And I'm sitting down at this table. I'm just kind of chilling, kind of getting a feel for it. I didn't play very much live poker before here. And there's this guy who eventually he sits down next to me. And he starts kind of talking shit. Not about me, but he's like, hey, man, what's up? And I'm like, nothing much. He's like, you think you're pretty good at this? And I was like, yeah. I've been playing a while, online, and I kind of, home games and whatnot. And he's like, oh, yeah. And he's like, well, I'm really good at reading. Like, give me, like, I'll sit here for 15 hands. I'll be able to tell you what everybody has. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so, we kind of bullshit back and forth for a while. And eventually, this guy gets up. There are these 2 really hot chicks that sit at the other end of the table. And this guy gets up to kind of go get his fucking game on. And when he's over there, like, we kind of start fucking with each other in a few hands. And we've been talking about hands, as we were sitting next to each other beforehand. And I was a really fucking tight player. But I mean, it was just $100 I had on the table, or that's what I bought in for. So I wasn't too concerned about it. And we're just kind of bullshitting around. And then eventually we get in this hand, and it ended up, I don't remember the hand exactly, but it was a really, really, really dirty bluff. A board came down, he couldn't call me. It was pretty nasty. And I ended up showing him the bluff after, and he got, like, this guy went from, like, we were, like, so cool or whatever, to fucking fuming. Like, he just got so fucking enraged. And I don't know if it's because I'm, like, arrogant or whatever, or cocky in real life. I just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Absolutely fucking hilarious that this guy was getting so angry. And so from then on, like, I started to like hunt him. Like, I would every time the big blind would go around and it was his big blind, I would raise it every time, and he got so fucking mad. After like 2 orbits, he was pissed off. And we played like one more hand, and again, it was a really fucking dirty hand, but I ended up I had flopped like the nuts, and he had flopped like one off, like, and it was he was on a draw, and he was behind, and it was really bad. He ended up losing like 120 bucks on that hand, and then we end up in this hand, and then okay, so like $300-$400 later, I've got about 300 or 400 in front of me. He's got about like 220 in front of him. It's his big blind again, and he fucking I'm losing this game because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Best standard does.
What's up now?
Oh, there he is. You're not coaching, man.
Hold on, no.
Coach.
They're
I'm taking care of some of my event stuff right now.
Yeah. So it's his orbit again. I raise his big blind again, just like a standard small raise or whatever. And he looks at me and he kind of laughs or whatever. And then he re-raises. And he re-raises. My raise was like it was like 12 bucks or whatever. And he re-raises it. He raises it to 25. And I shove. Okay, so I put 220 in total overbet. And he gets so mad. He's like, dude, what the fuck? You know, I can't call that except for any blah, 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 blah. And the only thing, blah, blah, aces is the only hand that I could possibly blah, blah, blah. And he gets so mad. And
You said that's why I shoved, man.
no, but I did have aces. It was the most luckiest fucking. And he's like, "Rrr," and he gets someone. He's like, whatever, man. I fucking call you, whatever. And then I fucking flip the aces, and the dude just walks. He just leaves. He doesn't even let the fucking cards come down. It was the funniest fucking shit. Everybody at the table, nobody talked. The dude was so fucking raged. Like I had literally taken like 500 off this dude. It was so funny. It was the most fun I'd ever had in my entire life playing live ring games. Oh fuck.
See, I was expecting you to tell me about a falling out you had where you like pulled a knife on you or something. But,
Well, I thought he
actually
was.
quite positive.
And then I ended up
Well, I
actually
mean, when
saying,
someone gets that mad, you can't really tell. Yeah.
QXC wants to play me now. I don't really want to play him now.
Oh, he really did dodge. Huh?
Oh man, hold on, let me check my
He
calendar.
fell asleep. That's funny.
Yeah, you can play him if you can stream.
We require more minerals. Are under attack.
So you like not allowed to stream when you play him or something?
No. Fuck, I don't know if I want to play him now.
Tell him not to be a little bitch.
What?
I don't get that.
Get what?
Why wouldn't you be able to stream?
Oh, it's a long story.
Okay, well that would make sense then, Frida.
We require more minerals.
Look at you with the old commands.
think I'm gonna knock on wood, but I think the chat's not that bad right now today, it seems. I don't know, I haven't been here that long though.
Dude, you just jinxed it.
The chat?
Hey man, I said I knocked on wood, yeah.
What about the chat?
It seems to be much less bad than it usually is, you know, like spammy and full of trolls or whatever.
A fight between QXC and In Control. QXC works out a lot, but I think In Control has just got too much mass. If he can get his hands on him, he just fucking wrestle him.
Or are we talking about IRL fighting between Starcraft players?
I don't know. Some Matthew guy fucking brought it up.
Unacceptable command.
Honed. What are the hotkeys for the 3 upgrades for Zerg?
A, C, and M. A for missile attack, C for carapace, M for melee.
It spells gas. For
Hello? Alright, what's up?
The hive cluster is under attack.
nice.
We require more Vespene gas. The hive cluster is under attack. Mutation. We require more Vespene gas. Our forces are under attack.
Jesus fuck.
We require We require more Vespene gas. Our forces are under attack.
Fuck, I need to leave this game.
Just leave it.
Our forces are under attack.
Just to override that you need to play QXC. You don't understand.
I feel like I'm gonna win this game though.
Yeah, but it's gonna take another 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
would just go all in.
Just push all in right now.
Yeah.
We require more rescue gas. Mineral
You've been mining that gold for a while now.
That means I need to push all in.
That means you're ahead, so your all in could work.
we require more
Fuck, now I feel super BM. Alright.
replay.
I'll be back in a bit. I love all of you.
Okay, bro, have fun.
Cheers.
Save the replays.
So what are we going to do?
Your mom?
I'm still